When I think about the way we used to be, when I think about the things you took from me, I know that I am so much better.
Good morning, people, to a fresh new Monday. I have some relaxing music in the background. It's from YouTube, so I don't know how that is going to work with copyright kind of thing. But let's just try, okay? This is our little test. I have my coffee with my raven. Waited too long because the coffee is cold. Moon is right here. Are you with us, Moon? Boobs! He's all gone. I think it's because of the music. Well, you guys can see her in the background. It's like overcast, it's like very gray, and the sun is shining, and then it's like raining or hailing. Welcome to spring. But how are you guys today? I just recorded a video for Patreon that is already up. And I want to do more of stuff like that, where I answer a lot of you guys' questions that I have gotten the past years about spirituality, about the psychic energy, like how do I tap into my psychic abilities. We talk about a worry stone that can help us release worry. We talk about tarot, we talk about mindfulness, a lot of beautiful things. So if you want to see that, jump over to my Patreon. I'm always very grateful for people who also support me over there, because it means a lot during this time. Okay, so I didn't tap into the energy today, but one thing that comes to mind is how important it is for you to trust the decision you have made. You have made a decision recently, and you can really feel that that is the right decision. It's first of all very important that you take action on it. But I also feel that it's important for you to, in moments of doubt or in moments where you feel confused, to sit back a little bit. I actually speak about, what do you call that? I don't know why I'm looking over at Moon, like Moon knows. Well, Moon knows because you were here, Moon, when you spoke about it. Practice, thank you, that you can do when you are in the moment where you need to make a decision, or if you can find something, or if you're stressed about something doesn't work out. I spoke about that in the Patreon video. But it's just very important with that energy to take the time and then really just relax. Another random thing, fits well for today, is to remember to eat something in the morning. Don't rush out the door and buy something fast. Take the time to eat something at home, even if it's just a banana or an apple. But take the time, wake up earlier if you must. Take the time to really create something for yourself, something delicious every morning. It's something that's linked together with your future routine, where you want to do something or be something you have dreamed about. Yeah, there's a brand new life waiting for you, and I feel that in the future you're going to do a lot of different things from what you're doing now. You know this to be true, I heard, even if you're a little bit scared of it. And what better card to use than the Enchanted Map Oracle cards. Very relaxing with that sound, must say. I don't know what's up with me, and like, I also did that in the other video where I'm like saying things more than once. But isn't there something, I feel like there is a deeper meaning when that happens. Is it something about our brain? Yeah, I know that is a fact. If you say something, if you say something that another person says, or another person says something that you just said, it's because they are inspired by what you just said. So pay attention to that. Okay, we have something peeking up. Haha. Okay, we actually have 4 cards. Magical map shifter. Okay, I'm putting them in order. First of all, coming apart. Which is such a important thing that we do right now, right? Things has to come apart. And I heard we have to go in blindness before we can see. And then I realized something. Look closer at the ribbon. It's hiding her eyes, but not at the other side that's closest to the future. And also, if you think about this, she's wearing a mask. Slow and steady wins the race. It's a snail. Slow and steady wins the race. You're coming apart. You have come apart. And you're realizing that it's okay in the here and now moment to take it slow. Again, this energy that we spoke about, like you have made a decision. You have made a decision, and I also feel like you have taken action. The action that you can take, but there is something that you can't do right now. So you're still, you know, working things out. And in that moment, it's so important for you to just relax while things come together. But you can still take action in many different ways. We also have a magical map shifter. You are shifting the magical map that you have inside of you. Look at that brightness. Sun that suddenly just hit. Wow. You're controlling time in a new way. And look at the moon. It has something to do with your emotion. It has something to do with the moon phases. Again, the moon changes all the time. The tides, water changes all the time. There's so many things going on right now. The weather changes all the time, right? And still you are so much in balance. Ready. You have to be ready when the clock hits. And there is also a compass, which is just so perfectly fitting with this one. First of all, we have a, well, it looks like a unicorn, but it's more like a horse on those like carnival rides, flying. Take the time, because there you are. When blossom comes, when spring full on comes into action, I know that in some countries it's already, but it also makes sense because we are in different time zones, on different journeys, so maybe you already are in this transition, but for others of us, we just still need to slow down. Again, there is like a labyrinth, right? There's just so much happiness, and this is the last card. So much happiness, so much clearness, so much spring feelings. Enjoy the ride, enjoy the journey. But take it slow right now. It's so important just to breathe through and take it slow. You are coming out of this kind of anxiety. And let me tell you, I never really understood this like anxiety. I always distanced myself from the anxiety because I did not want to be one of those people who had anxiety. But I actually came to realize that I actually have anxiety. And there's nothing wrong with having anxiety, because a lot of us are having anxiety. And anxiety is just such a bad word, because that anxiety is also this energy of being so much in tune with yourself, but being so fearful of taking steps, because that your mind is overworking. I actually remember that I saw someone made a video where they said that anxiety is a sign, or is it, well, I think, well, either it was anxiety or it was people who have HD, what you call it? It's a sign of being very intelligent. Yeah, so there's nothing wrong with having anxiety, because anxiety comes from the ego, and the ego just wants to keep you safe, right? The ego is always a little worried. And we can calm down this anxiety But first of all, we have to realize that we have it, or we have to befriend that, right? Because I know a lot of people, when, you know, I talk about anxiety, after I actually, you know, became a friend with anxiety, it was like, yeah, I actually do have anxiety. When I talk about that with some people who I know have anxiety, because again, I feel people, like, yeah, they think that it's like some kind of like depression, or they feel it's like being wrong. It's actually not. But a lot of people are just getting so angry when you talk about anxiety with them. It's like, oh god, no, I don't have that. Well, to 1 degree or more, we all have that in us. Okay, and it's not a bad thing. But it's, what I'm trying to say, I guess, is that the moment you realize that you have it, is the moment that you actually release it. Yes. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles. There's so many new, beautiful opportunities coming your way. Things that's stable, things that you can trust, there's safety. It's in the past, so yeah, it is. Chariot, look at you just moving forward. Slow and steady wins the race. Also because that the Knight of Pentacles is someone who is like enjoying the scenery. Yeah, the horse is not galloping, right? And the Chariot, I mean, it kind of looks like he has already reached, oh, wait a noise, the destination. So close. Just letting his animals, you know, relax a little bit. So you let you let your legs relax, or you let your spirit relax a little bit, your human relax a little bit. You're moving forward perfectly, absolutely perfectly. And with the 7 of Wands, you're standing up for yourself. You're not fighting with anyone because you are on a higher vibration. You don't need to compete because you know that you're moving forward. And you know that what comes your way is stable. Do you want to say something, Mona? What do you have to say to people? She's so tired. Oh, poopsie. Aww. Okay, Mona. What is the last card? Could you give people the last card? Okay. The last card from Moon. Oh, thank you, Moony. 9 of Cups and 3 of Pentacles. Looks like you have new people who come into your life and who wants to work with you, wants to collab with you. People who really see what you create instead of trying to make it into something that they like. I don't know where that came from. I love this so much. You're really getting there. Slow and steady wins the race. Remember that. You don't need to be that person who speeds ahead, breaks a leg, drives into another car, or get into a fight because you get a speed ticket. Yeah, something just came in. Something I saw. What was that? Huh. So spirit, just tap into the energy of it. What did you see? Was something about someone running very fast, but actually missing the turnout because they were running so fast. But they were like, "Oh, look at me, I'm so fast." But they, yeah, because that they, you know, wasn't that competition, they didn't get the turn like where they were supposed to be, and then suddenly they end up at this crossroad, right? Where there's nothing. There's no road leading to anywhere. And like, they're out of breath. They're like, where is everyone? Thank you, bird. Right? So just slow down. Slow and steady wins the race, because you actually missed a turn where the people were like standing like, way! with coffee and cake, right? Like this way. And this person is just like, not seeing where he or she is going. Yeah. Wow. That is so funny. But that is the message for today. You have your inner compass. Remember that. You will not miss out the turn if you just stay in the heart. Slow and steady wins the race. Thank you, guys. And if you are in need of a private reading, I have put a new mail down in the description box. If you want to book a reading or healing session, I would be so excited to work with you. Yes, Birdie. The sun is shining, the birds are singing. I mean, wow. But okay, thank you guys. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Yoo-hoo! We are in a new week. Let's do it. Team Enlightenment. Moon is not a part of that, right?